House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to next week's episode of House of the Dragon. Last week, another fantastic episode, man. I think it was better than the first even. First 2 episodes, off to an amazing start. The ending, tragic. I always say it, this Game of Thrones universe is fucking tragic, man. Sir Eric having to go up against his brother, having to kill him, and then killing himself because he more than likely couldn't live with the fact that he had to kill his own brother, you know what I mean? And that he did kill his own brother. Granted, he didn't want to. He still had to do it to protect Rhaenyra, man. And it just sucks. Everything that happened. Sir Criston fucking Cole is now the hand of the king. Things are picking up. Daemon's on his own path. Is he going to go up against Rhaenyra? Is he going to challenge for the throne? I don't know, but I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. So guys, I'm going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. This shit might have to go on the Spotify playlist, bro. Pull up to the light, roll my windows down, start bumping this shit. See who's really cultured.
Put the boundary stones back.
We didn't move them.
Oh, did they move themselves then? Just rolled their way over so Bracken cows can fill their bellies on Blackwood grass?
The Assize at River.
Fuck the Assize.
Oh shit, time to see if you can scrap.
Your false queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Your uncle declared for Aegon, did he? Aegon Targaryen is no true king. Just as you are no true knight.
You better kill him. Damn. What a cut, man. Oh my god, how much time had passed? What the fuck? All those bodies. Shit.
Here's the basest of villains.
That's so sad.
He sullies the grave of his brother.
They know that's what he would have wanted, to be buried with him even at that.
Otto Hightower would never have allowed this. Hotter blood has prevailed, I think.
Yep. Smart.
The young men have taken the bit in their teeth they wish to punish, to avenge. Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place.
Yep.
That is easy enough. They usurped my throne.
That is one answer.
You could go all the way back to Aemon losing his eye is what started this.
Or when Aemond killed Luke.
Or when Luke took his eye.
Or when Luke took Aemond's eye.
Yeah. Butterfly effect.
Alicent Hightower.
When last we met, Alicent said I would make a fine queen. You've seen what has happened since then.
She came to me in the hours after your Lord Father's death. She knows war is coming, and that it'll be savage beyond all compare. There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war between kin.
What she did
It is not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed.
She permitted it.
She doesn't have a voice in it, really.
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Yep. Not always as it seems. I get it's hard for her too because of that fact, but it's like neither of them want that crazy war. This show is so good at showing the parallels. Like word spread, it's like Rhaenyra killed the baby. We know that didn't happen. Same thing with Alicent. You know, she doesn't want the war and shit. Rhaenys, valuable ally, valuable counsel for that matter.
Sir Alric was awarded the great duty of ending Rhaenyra's challenge. He failed to discharge it.
He failed because the scheme was rash.
Perhaps, Your Grace, but we cannot all hide in our castles waiting for war to come to us.
As now it surely will.
As now, it already has. House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwoods, who declared for the Pretender. Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain.
Good. First blood in our name.
I will ride out with those I can muster here. Men I know, men are trained.
You need time to raise the numbers to challenge the Rivermen.
Daemon
Speed
might
is
be
my
there.
ally. I will turn the crown land houses who declared for Rhaenyra to our cause. We will add their numbers to our own and then turn west.
And you'll take Aemond and Vhagar?
Vhagar will remain here to defend the city.
It's what they want. Young men, young minds.
We will be more like to encounter one if we field one of our own.
That is precisely why you must remain, brother. It's a brave thought, but we cannot risk your loss.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
It's literally what Rhaenys said, man. She literally said it essentially word for word. Even though she's not there, she's been around a long time. She knows what's up.
What is the life of a queen worth these days? You wish to be rewarded.
Of course.
As I would think, you would wish to reward me.
What price would you set?
A place at your court. I know the workings of the Red Keep, and the movements of those who serve there. That is worth more than gold to you now.
So good. Look at this scene, man.
I would punish the High Towers for what they have done. To me. To those who served me.
Sea Smoke, my late lord husband's dragon, has grown restless of late. We cannot know why.
Maybe he's lonely.
So does Sea Smoke have a rider currently? White Worm could be a good ally to add if she's really loyal to you instead of to money, right?
Aegon and Viserys will accompany him until a place of greater safety can be found.
Tyraxes is but a hatchling. And Stormcloud...
I want you to go with them. The Red Keep is in disarray. They have sent one assassin in the night, and their dragons are ever a short flight away. You must take the little ones further. To Pentos, I think. Teach them, train them. Guard them as a dragon guards her eggs.
And my sister?
I need Bailey here.
Because she has a dragon.
I cannot promise to make you happy. But I ask you, make this sacrifice willingly.
Smart, man, because the baby dragons really can't do shit right now. Imagine they all get wiped out. It's good to keep them away. Look at that POV. I feel like they focused a lot more on the dragons already this season than they did in the first. His fucking armor is so cool. Straight to it.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
He did end up coming here then. Why did this feel
I, Sir
too
Simon
easy?
Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen, first of her name. I swear this by the old gods and the new.
Did he mean pledge to him, not Rhaenyra? Never know, man. They plant those seeds of doubt, in my mind.
I've survived many a battle. I do not mean to be felled by poison peas.
Yep.
I'll admit that my cook's peas aren't exactly the stuff of legend, but poison?
Never know.
Well, it's an easy way to kill a dragon rider.
My nephew, Lord Lionel, perished by fire, and his son too. Here, in this damp place. It was the first fire here since Balerion ended the line of Harren the Black. Even in summer, we struggle to light the hearths. So no, you will find no loyalty to Larys Strong here, my prince.
Your Grace.
Forgive me, I'd only assumed that as consort...
And we are reminded of the perilousness of assumption.
Damn.
Indeed.
He is going this route.
You should know that a substantial number of those swords have now declared and are presently at war. Houses Bracken and Blackwood have long detested one another.
Why?
Oh, well. The answer to that is...
No one even knows. Blood for blood for blood for blood for blood.
If you are successful, well, when you are successful, what then?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
What about Rhaenyra? Dragonstone.
The throne?
Damn, dude, he is going this route. Rhaenys called this shit too, man.
May I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower? Arrived last night from Elton.
Sir Kristen. Mayhaps, I should say. My Lord Hand.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
Sir Gawain, what a name.
We have a full complement, Your Grace.
Then you shall have a fuller one.
And request that she grant her favor, that her Lord Commander may go into battle with her blessings in his heart. Your Grace.
Trying to do her just like he did Rhaenyra, like he was trying to do Rhaenyra, man. You know what I mean? Like, she just using him as a little side thing. He want more. Dude did not learn his lesson and never will. Damn, still up there, huh? Ooh, rat catchers. Look at this. This is a cool sight. We never got like a POV like that.
Send them all out. Start turning green strongholds to our cause. And burn those who resist.
No. If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction. Fear of it is in itself a weapon.
Yep.
The Greens will make the same calculation.
It's just like nukes nowadays, dude. Mutually assured destruction.
You have witnessed firsthand just how vulnerable you are. Prince Daemon is abroad, and Aegon's factions are enraged at the death of his son. You have never been so exposed.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe. while we remain
Going to
here
hiding.
as a source of distraction for the enemy.
He proposed to conduct the war in my
It
absence.
would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason.
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, Jaehaerys the Conciliator. A prudent ruler, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other.
Gotta be smart, calculated, show mercy, but also a strong hand.
I would fight 100 battles before I went into exile with none but prattling babes.
One of those babes is your heir.
Joffrey. A boy of 6 who knows nothing of the sea, and yet somehow...
It would displease neither Rhaenyra nor the gods if Rhaena were named heir to Driftmark.
Slim pickings.
See our way forward in time.
And if there is no time, we are at war, Corlys. If something were to befall you,
Then it is well that I am a good sailor.
Good sailor, don't stop dragon fire. Aw, dude, I feel like one of these two are gonna die, man, this season. I don't know, they've been showing a lot of Rhaenys.
I cannot spare a fighting dragon, but I send what I can. Stormcloud and Tyraxes are small, but they will grow.
You do a great service, and may yet find yourself glad to be out of harm's way.
Do not coddle me, Baela. Grant me at least that dignity.
I meant no insult. We each do what we can.
These eggs are even more fragile. But should all come to ruin here, you will bear our hope for the future.
Fail safe. So weird watching this, knowing, you know, and thinking about Game of Thrones time, you know what I mean? All these people are gone, shit. House Valerian's fucking extinct in those times, you know what I mean? It's so crazy.
That horrid procession where the small folk all stared at me. I warrant they thought I had no more right to grief than they do. Surely they lose their babes more than highborn ladies.
you have as much claim to grief as anyone. I love Jaehaerys, but my concern has been more for you and what you have endured.
I forgive you.
What?
I said that I forgive you.
Because Kristen Cole was with her instead of out there, right, watching.
I think it would benefit all of us to prevent our king from being brutally slain by our enemies and his body parts scattered to beasts and his court come to ruin. Would you not agree?
I was given the Conqueror's name and his crown, so I shall wear his armor to war. I fly to meet Sir Kristen.
Small imposition before you depart, then, Your Grace.
Gonna talk him out of it.
There are diverse rumors whispered on the streets of your city. One such is that Your Grace sends his forces to battle, and in his courage and wisdom flies with them. Another is that his Grace was outwitted by his councillors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Kristen, so the Queen Alicent may reign in his absence, with Prince Aemond at her side.
My father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers, and yet I find myself wanting for one. I should be glad of your talents.
Shall we escort you to the Dragon Pit, Your Grace?
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
Yep.
And it does seem wise on reflection.
On reflection, yes, man. Dude talked him out of it, but let him make the decision. His armor is dope, though. I think Daemon's is still the best.
I'm the son of Balon the Brave, bastard brother to Prince Daemon and the late King Viserys, uncle to the one true queen, Rhaenyra Targaryen. The blood of the dragon runs through these veins, and yes, men would take my head for it.
Sounds like bullshit. Oh, shit.
All hail the king!
All hail the king! See how quick he switched up? Dude out here
Drinks
making
for
up
all.
stories.
At the pleasure of the crown!
Oh, shit. Cotton 4K.
You have come so far, and yet you still lie with your very first. What a fine, sweet thing. As you can see, she's now very much occupied.
Gonna cause a rift. Dude's in love with her 100%. He'd be sitting there telling her all his problems. Just a letter from Alicent.
We're exposed.
What? Cole?
Get to the trees!
This music, dude, it gets me so hyped. Not Rhaenys, her, that's right. She's the one that's out here doing survey. Is she gonna attack or is she just doing, oh my god, she's doing recon. Or are we doing this? Can you imagine what it feels like doing a dive bomb on a dragon? Look at this shot. Yeah, dude, look a little scared now. I mean, she can't just burn all this shit, man. She did send her out last episode to do surveillance, man. Ugh, I forgot. I thought that was Rhaenys for a second.
They know we're abroad, they'll be hunting. And we must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight.
Sir Criston Cole. With some half-dozen other knights, I'm sure of it. Perhaps a scout party for a greater army.
The Ravens confirm it, Your Grace. Lord Farringer's reported a larger force moving northeast towards Rosby.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Cole will look to increase his numbers, and he may call upon a dragon of his own.
This is why you must act now, Your Grace. Loose the dragons, root Cole out, and burn him.
I have heard your arguments, and will consider them.
She wants to avoid it at all costs, bro, but it's like we hear already. Not only that, but she also read Alicent's letter. I'm sure that's weighing on her now, too.
Always coming and going, aren't you?
Who this?
And I have to clean up
Oh,
afterwards.
shit. Young Rhaenyra, the return. Nightmares, dude, about what happened. Let me find out he actually has some regret. Oh my
You will
god.
die in this place.
Creepy.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower? If war can be averted, it is my duty to avert it. I have reason to believe she may be of the same opinion.
She is the Queen Dowager. She goes nowhere without many eyes watching her. There are fishing boats aplenty in the bay. The city depends on them. Daemon made the journey unhindered.
But if I'm recognized?
You may be surprised to learn it, but most folk pay no mind to a woman who has not dressed as a queen or lured herself with the eyes of men. There is one place Alicent goes. Outside the castle walls.
Forget what it's called, but the place that they blew up, right? In Game of Thrones. Dude, she's gonna come back here. That's crazy. That's risky as fuck. It's like, bro, if she's seen, she's fucked. Are we gonna see this shit this episode? Oh my god. I think we are. Oh, ain't this some shit. How crazy is it that she's back in fucking King's Landing, dude? Wow. Dude, this shit better not end with her like walking in or something. I better see this and I better see a conversation. Oh, fuck. Gotta be so nerve-wracking, dude. She's seen, she's fucked. Not only that, but she doesn't know for sure that Alicent is that, you know, being true. I mean, she did read her letters and all that stuff, and she, you know, they knew each other when they were younger, and we see, because we have viewers' perspective, that she is, and she does want to avoid this shit, but she could also be like, it's fucking Rhaenyra! Woo!
No. What? If I could cry out, your knights would find me. I would be taken or slain. Though not before I killed you. We knew, even then, that men trained up for battle are eager to fight, to seek blood and glory. I know you do not have that desire within you. I have come to see if we may uncover some path towards peace.
You have no army. Your allies turn from you and they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime. I could never have imagined you.
The trespass was not mine. Oh, think what you will. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart.
Of course you do.
It was neither of their faults, man.
Have you now stooped so low that you will countenance the suffering and death of thousands in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
Oh, so you say. And so your father has proclaimed to the realm.
He misunderstood. This is why we can't all have similar names.
He was weary. It's hard at times to understand, but he spoke Egon's name.
The Conqueror.
He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
What?
I desire peace as you do, but if it's ever...
Did my father use those words? The prince that was promised?
Yes. She knows the story and shit.
He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire?
She doesn't understand.
It's a story he once told about Aegon the Conqueror. The Conqueror.
Yeah. Look at this. This is awkward. Look at her. She's like, oh shit. How crazy is that?
You must go before you are discovered. There's been a mistake. There's been no mistake. Please. My father has gone from court. God is on the march, Aemond. You know what Aemond is?
She has no control over it.
It's too late, Rhaenyra. Alicent.
She has no control over it. How crazy is that, bro? And she just realized it, but now she's got to double down on her shit. How crazy is that? She's like, damn, all this happened because I didn't realize that. This is why you can't be using the same fucking names, dude. You got to call him Junior or some shit. You can't be using the same fucking names, dude. This right here is why. Same names, similar names, everybody ending in fucking Mon. Like shit, or Era. God, dude, what an episode. Thank God they didn't fucking blue ball us and make us wait till next week to see what the fuck happened there. House of the Dragon season 2 episode 3 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Every episode's getting better and better, dude. Like, the premiere was fantastic. I think last week was better than premiere. I think this week was better than last week, man. Literally, like, even if it's just because of this ending scene here, these last 5 minutes, that whole thing right there, like just the build up to that moment, you know what I mean? From all the way back in season 1 when he was telling her about that, and it's like he was talking about Aegon the Conqueror, not your fucking son. You know what I mean? And it's like she just didn't know that because she never heard about the song, you know, the Ice and Fire, all that stuff he always talked to Rhaenyra about with those exact words and stuff. And it's just so crazy that now she knows, but it's like she can't accept that either. And even if she does accept that, she can't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, we see she has zero control of what goes on here. Her voice is silent, essentially. Now her dad's gone, so it's even worse. You know what I mean? It's like you got a bunch of young fucking dudes, testosterone running crazy and everything like that. Kristen Cole has a vendetta against Rhaenyra still from back when they were fucking younger. And it's like, dude, this shit's already happened. Everything has begun. There's no going back. Like, as much as they want to, I don't think there's any going back, because even if, you know, even if Alicent was like, okay, you're right, I'm sorry, I made the mistake, this and that, what can she do? She's not gonna just tell Aegon like, hey, yo, step down. He's gonna be like, nah, fuck you. You know what I mean? So it's like, at this point, it's out of her hands regardless. So I get what she's saying, but it's just so crazy, man. That finally came out. Like, that has been something that's been looming for so damn long, it feels like, and to see it finally come out like that, man, is so amazing, man. I love it, and I'm excited to see what the falling out is from that. You know, how does Alicent continue forward from here? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, there's not many people with a good heart in this world, and you know, she has a good heart. Rhaenyra has a good heart, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But like I said, for the most part, it's out of her hands anyway. Regardless, fantastic stuff. I don't know if I'm just not remembering it as much, or maybe they did adjust it, but I feel like we're getting a lot more of the dragons this season, right? I feel like season 1, we didn't get a ton. Like, I know we had the amazing fight scene at the end and everything that happened, you know, with Luke and Aemon, but this season, I feel like every episode we're focusing on the dragons a lot, and I love that, man. It's called House of the Dragon. Let me see some damn dragons, you know? But fantastic stuff, guys. Oh, super excited to see what we have in store for next week. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, also, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below what is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos, up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.